Hey, it's Keith Vaughn. We're about to hit the road on our Route 66 road trip. Are we going to take the old Aviator? No. Are we gonna take the Marauder? No, it's got an air ride issue. The Falcon? No. The Ranchero? No. We're taking the Explorer. Name says it all. That's what we're gonna be doing, so we're taking the trusty Explorer. Here we go. We're hitting the road. Hey, welcome to The Director's Cut. It's Keith Vaughn, and it's our Route 66 road trip, day one. And I've got commentary and inside stories on the road. Here we are, heading out on 287. There's the Red River. Moving on down the road. Roosevelt, Oklahoma. Somebody's table that Grandma had was stolen. They're gonna stomp your ass if they find out who you are. The legend of Boggy Creek. Now up in Oklahoma we are on Route 66 in Clinton. And right there, the old road, Route 66. That's the old original road right there. Moving down it we are. And more of the old road. It was a rainy day. You can tell by the sky and the road surface. Right there, the old historic road. Coble's Place. That is south of Foss, Oklahoma. An old gas station and small cafe and repair shop and bus station over its existence. I've been coming to this location for about 12, 15 years, and it continues to just fall apart more and more as the years go by. Coble's Place. So we stopped and had lunch right here. We packed a bunch of food for the road. That came in real handy. And more of the old road right there. Route 66, heading east, that direction. Now, I believe we are in Elk City, I believe, here. And they have a great Route 66 museum. And that big sign, it's huge. Little town of Eric, Oklahoma. And more shots from old Route 66 going through downtown. Westward's Motel. It's been shut down for years. That's the old neon sign. Now, somewhere on YouTube, there is a video of two guys going cross-country in an old 58 or 59 Cadillac. And they actually stay overnight at this hotel. And I gotta guess it was probably about 88, maybe 1990, I'm not sure. But it's been a long time ago since the Westward's Motel had a guest. And some of the old neon tubes still there. And you can see the bucket Bronco. There's the office with the vacancy sign. And as you can see, yeah, they are not open for business. Here's another old hotel on the edge of Eric, completely abandoned. And it had rained hard that morning and lots of water, standing everywhere. The old pool. Now, look closely at the bottom right of the dry part of the pool. In a moment, you'll see a turtle that I did not see when we were filming this the first time. Saw it after I got home, but you'll see this turtle. There he is. Yeah, he's gonna make his way down into the water right there. Yeah, that guy is never gonna leave that pool unless somebody gets him out of there. He'll live his whole life in that same spot. It's kinda sad, actually. Need your lawn mowed? There it is. Lots of families over the years overnighted on their trips east and west on Route 66. I have no idea what even the name of this hotel was, or motel. So out we go, back onto the old road, moving west. Texola, another one of my favorite places on Route 66. Look at that big road. It's a big wide road for a tiny, tiny little town. That just shows how much traffic at one time was going through. I got no idea what this place was, but at one time it was a business right on the edge of Route 66. And you can tell they were doing some business because they accepted the Bank AmeriCard. Would love to know what this place actually was about at one time. Something tells me it was probably a diner, possibly a store of some kind. There's a pole there where a sign used to hang. And there's Route 66 right there. And right across the road is this. I understand it used to be a hamburger stand. And as you go to the main window, you can see the hood from the cooker over there on the wall. Very small location. But you can tell it was a business at one time because they had neon, and the tubes are still there on the top of the building. Now, when I first came across this location, again, about 15 years ago, it stood straight up and down, and there were tables and old chairs inside, even an old record player in there. All that stuff's gone. Stolen. And the building out behind. I didn't get too close, man. It was muddy. And of course, I'm not too fond of snakes either. Especially Oklahoma snakes. Great music by Jason Brown on our Route 66 video. Now, right up the road is this, another old service station. You can tell by the sun that the rain clouds are moving on and we're starting to get some sunshine. Now, this building was right across the street. I have no idea what was going on here at one time, but it's got some beautiful brickwork on the front. And another shot of Route 66 looking east. And then spinning around and looking west. And then right back east. An interior shot of the previous first building I shot video of here in Texola. Now this video here I think is a goof, but I'm not sure. You know, I've been known to shoot at weird angles. For some reason, I'm not sure if this is a mistake or not, but it does show the curbing and the fact that this was a service station at one time. And the fire hydrant. And there's my wife, Lisa, and myself right there on Route 66. Now here we are at the Texas state line. And this sign, I guarantee you, in a month, will be completely covered in stickers. What a beautiful day. And there she is, Route 66, heading west. Yeah, this spot right here on the Texas border with Oklahoma. Obviously off to the right. At one point, there was some kind of a business there. We don't know what, though. Here we are, Shamrock, at the famous Conoco station. And the U drop in. That's right, Elvis ate there. What beautiful architecture. It's a great place. They do a great job with the upkeep and the restoration and renovation, revitalization of this location. Yeah, you've seen this place in the movie Cars. There's a place that's completely inspired by this location. Shamrock, Texas. Yeah, great parts of the lore of Route 66. There we are, making tracks, going by the leaning tower of Britain. The leaning water tower. Stud from the old truck stop that used to be there. And the cross at Groom. You'll be able to see off in the distance here as we move on down I-40, where it's paved right over the old Route 66. And a train. You know, there are a number of locations on Route 66 that, in this portion of the trip that are, you know, landmarks, benchmarks of Route 66 that we didn't stop at because we have stopped at that location numerous times. We decided to move on down the road. Amarillo. Special place in my heart, Amarillo has. Here we are on 6th Street in Amarillo. The old Route 66 route through town. In Amarillo, and the citizens there have done a great job with their revitalization of this stretch of Amarillo and turning it into a Route 66 destination location. There's Smokey Joe's. This is the street where the lowriders had the cruise a couple months ago, and I came up and got a video together for Keith Vaughn's Flying Circus. It's on here, you can check it out. Right here on 6th Street in Amarillo, Route 66. And again, Jason Brown with the soundtrack to our Route 66 Mother Roadtrip. Now this sign, amazing. Apparently, I'm slowing this down so you can read it. This is one of those Stanley Marsh signs across Amarillo, but apparently the text was taken from a cornerstone of a store in Amarillo. I'll let you read that. 1948. Yeah. Amarillo has done a great job with their embracing of Route 66. Here we are just strolling down the street. And we're gonna make our way to the natatorium. Now, I may not have my history completely right on the natatorium, but I believe at one time you could swim there, roller skate. It turned into a live music venue for a number of years. And now it's kind of a mall emporium, antique store. But here we are inside. A lot of history, not only with the items for sale, but the building too. A lot of cool old stuff in the natatorium. Check out that Zenith radio. Transoceanic, I believe is the brand. Or the model, I should say. Yeah. That's a historic building right there. Natatorium, a Nat, in Amarillo. You can tell by its architecture. At one time, it was used for something other than an antique emporium. Back out on 6th Street. It's a great record store. We'll have to eat there one of these days. Also, we're gonna have to eat at the Golden Light. I think we have a shot of the Golden Light coming up here in a few moments. Yeah, I've heard lots of good stuff about this place. We have never stopped there yet, but we got plans to get to the Golden Light in Amarillo. Yeah, something tells me there might be a few Harleys and maybe some hot rods that come down on 6th Street on old Route 66 from time to time. It might get noisy. Just a warning. There we are, back on the road, rolling westward. Now to the midway point on Route 66, Adrian, Texas. Yeah, Adrian has got the Midpoint Cafe, which claims to be the spot, man, halfway between LA and halfway between Chicago. And the day we were there, late Thursday afternoon, on a Thursday afternoon, we were the only people there. On the other hand, I've been here where there were, 50 people hanging out at the Midpoint Cafe. They were closed. We were there after hours, so no way to get any pie and coffee. But it's great to see the place. I remember one time this building was completely abandoned. It run down and derelict. And they've done a great job bringing this place back and making it a destination location on Route 66. And there it is, the midway point, the old windmills. Old windmill and the new windmills. I've been seeing this sign my whole life. And this location right next to the Midpoint Cafe. Something's going on here. And the Midpoint Cafe, a new mural on the wall. Nice work. Like it. You know, it might be worth your planning to make sure this place is open when you make your way down Route 66. I believe Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays for sure. They are open, but only to about mid-afternoon. So check it out. Go online and plan accordingly. Don't take my word on the hours. I'm just guessing. So look it up. And right down the road, the old Phillips station. And a prairie skyscraper off in the distance. I just sit here and think, how many cars got serviced, got gas, stopped and got oil, got a Coke, and then hit the road heading west. Or east. But mostly people heading west. Yeah, it said 10 cents for a Coke. Bottle of Coke. Coca-Cola. Vintage oil cans with the old openers and toppers. Now, this location is referred to as the Bent Door, and that is because part of this building was salvaged. The story goes, from a control tower, an aircraft control tower. And that's the way the building was built, with this strange bent door. And the surrounding structure, I believe. So it's the Bent Door Station. And you saw the Facebook link over there on the window. You know, rewind and grab that link if you want to support the restoration of the Bent Door Station in Adrian. $0.39 gasoline. Yeah, the fluorescent lights over the pumps. And across the street, I assume this is a Phillips 66 station of some kind. And it looks like it's been moved in to Adrian. I'm not sure if it's original to the location. But either way, it's a vintage, I believe, 66 service station. Could be wrong. And this, I believe, is a Texaco, just due to the paint scheme. And of course, long ago shut down. Man, one whole wall gone. I think all those bricks are from that wall. Man, somebody felt the need to break a window. Never understood that. What the hell did the window ever do to you? You can tell at one time it was a busy place. They at one time needed that big light to shine down on the gas space, the gas island we used to call it. There's where the pumps would have went. There's where your air hose, your water hose would have hung up. Right down the road, these guys. And girls, I assume. Living life large on the plains of Texas. Now back on the road, and here we go. We did not stop in Glen Rio. We stopped in Glen Rio on the way back. We got a video on that coming up in a couple days. More on that later. Now, into New Mexico. Yeah, we stopped here. We've never stopped here before. We made it over there on this trip. Russell's Travel Center. A great, it is a truck stop, but it's more of a traveler's stop, I guess you'd say. And inside, they have got this awesome car museum and motorcycles. But yeah, for a travel center out on the New Mexico border, this is a high quality display of cars. Not only cars, look at all the stuff on the walls back there. All kinds of collections and automotive memorabilia and automobilia. Pontiac. And another Merc. Again, great stop. Yeah, if you're out on I-40 Route 66 and you've just crossed the border into New Mexico, or you're about to go into Texas and you see Russell's Travel Center over there, stop. It's worth your time. Go ahead and gas up there and go inside. Check out this great collection of vehicles. I think that's what, 72 Chevy? I believe. El Camino. These El Caminos are good-looking cars, but they have pretty weak motors. Black Ford. Yeah. Is that my damn finger? I believe it is. Carmen Ghia. I always liked the Carmen Ghia. Classic Mustang and modern muscle Mustang, right next to a Corvette. Again, this is the Car Museum, Auto Museum at Russell's Travel Center, Indy, New Mexico, right at the border over in New Mexico. See, I mentioned collections. Look at that, man. That's a Ford clock showing off the colors for that year model. That's great. And lots of collections, like these caps. There's a great collection of Coca-Cola stuff here, too. Pink T-Bird. Jukebox. Somebody tell Mad Martin, check it out. Yeah, it's a beauty. Great shape. Vintage motorcycles. Man, they look so small. Well, they are small. They are. The big boy. Police patches. And old oil and fuel trucks. Yeah, this is a beautiful floor. Yeah, I can't even say it. A beautiful Ford Flathead. It's set up nicely. Even got the radiator right there. And some of the Coke collection. Now, another thing about Russell's Travel Center, they have a chapel right back there. Yes, a small church inside the Travel Center. And a beautiful statue out front. Now we're back on the road, heading west. Destination, Tucumcari. A lot of dust on the road here from something that was going on way off the road. It was a windy afternoon. And we are there. That's the mountain itself, namesake of Tucumcari, Tucumcari Mountain, which we will have a great view of right outside of our motel room door and window. And we are on Old Route 66. Making our way into Tucumcari, New Mexico, late that afternoon. And we're about to pull into our destination, the Roadrunner Lodge in Tucumcari. Now, this location we discovered by accident, and we have been a fan from the first time we stayed here. This is a hotel. There's the lobby itself, very retro, That's the whole point. Completely retro. This building was built in 1964, formerly known as the Leatherwood Manor. But over the years, it became derelict and abandoned. But new owners came along, got it, and renovated it, restored it, and completely revitalized it. And it is a retro destination location, motel on Route 66. And this Rambler sits out front all the time to remind you of the era of this hotel. And the styling, the furnishings, everything about this place feels like 1966. Now here's our room. Here we go. When you walk in, this radio is playing old radio ads and music. All the decor, very 60s. There's a luggage stand in the corner. Got a modern TV. Gotta have that. And here is the little but very efficient old-style bathroom. This is the way all the hotels and motels used to be at one time. But completely renovated, just like it's brand new, back in 1966. And they go to great lengths to make you feel like it's yesterday. Check out the moon pies when you come in. Old ladies' home journal. And on the other table was an old TV guide from 1964. And the view out our window. Tucumcari Mountain off in the distance. And our trusty Explorer down below. Man, that ride was good on this trip. Flawless. Even have a dog run out there. And there is the key to our room. A real motel key. Just like the old days. So here we are heading out on Route 66. Late that afternoon, it's time for dinner. And we've got one place we always go to when we are in Tucumcari. Or at least we try to. There's the Motel Safari. Yeah, La Cita Mexican restaurant. There's Lisa leading the way. They were busy, very busy, but they got us in. There we are, checking out the menu. I got sidetracked. I got completely sidetracked here, forgot that I needed to be doing video. And we munched our meal down and just forgot. So, let me say that the meal was awesome at La Cita. Went back to the hotel, dropped Lisa off, and I jumped in the Explorer and went back out on Route 66 for a couple cruises up and down. And then back to the Roadrunner Lodge and called it an end to day one on the road. Next day, Gallup, New Mexico is the goal. That's the destination. And that's quite a hell of a drive. And a lot will be going down. And you can check out that video, day 2. And we'll have a director's cut up of day 2 very soon if it's not already there. Hey, thanks for watching. Comment in the comment section. Thumbs up if you like the video, and please subscribe if it feels like the right thing to do. Thanks for watching.